Welcome back to Chrono Trigger. We're here in the Eris Dome.
Are we? I can't remember the name of it, actually.
Well, we're in a dome. I can't remember what it is. But let's go shopping. Yes, this is money. I know this is supposed to be someplace where our money means nothing. But apparently our money does mean something in this place, because they'll take it.
Yeah. It's like they really you would think they would have their own currency that you would have to get yourself, but now it's like, okay, this will work, even though it doesn't look like money.
Anyway, that shop is there in case you didn't get any of the upgrades on the way here. Because it basically just sells all the weapons you could find on the way here.
Yeah.
So.
Meanwhile, Toby's trying to distract me right now.
Dang it, Toby.
I think you're going the wrong way.
I think I am too, but it's most likely because I'm not remembering if I had already... Oh, I know what it is, because... Well, I have to go up there soon, I just...
No, we already went through that way.
Part. I did that last part, that's why. I wasn't remembering if I had done that part yet. Anyway, we went... Anyway, that's a way to That's a good segue into what we did last time. I went through that event and caught this rat that told me how to open this door.
Which makes no sense, honestly.
Yeah, which doesn't make sense, but okay.
Suddenly rats can talk.
Now we can go further into the factory. This bugger robot's really annoying because he's going to attack whoever's moving.
Even like his own allies, though, right?
Yeah. If there's at least more than just the bugger that you can fight, it's going to automatically target whoever attacks. So, best thing you can do is just stand there and let the rats fight, and then the bugger will kill them for you.
Which is kind of funny, honestly. Oh my god.
And this is when I need to heal up. And again, because Marl has been off my team for a while, she still hasn't learned her second tech, which is kind of frustrating, but oh well. Not much you can do about it.
Either way, it's just provoke.
Yeah, I hardly ever use it anyway. It's just frustrating because she's off your team for the first half of the first dungeon, so she's kind of behind Chrono and Luca.
She'll be plenty useful once we get a little further in. Just a little further.
Yeah. It's just frustrating that she's like 2 levels behind. Oh well. Now we have bugs. Apparently there can't be that much missing in this place if there's like... And I'm asleep. God damn it, I forgot they could do that.
All he did was just hum sweet nothings in Chrono's ear. I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. It's really frustrating, especially when you keep doing it. Of course, Luca can dodge it. What the hell?
You could dodge sound waves. I never knew.
Well, she is wearing a helmet. Maybe she can't hear over it. Yeah, see? I don't know how she has a helmet from 1000 AD, but okay.
It's not even a helmet. That's a hat.
Well, if you look at any of her official art, she's always wearing something over her ear.
I think those are just goggles.
Oh, she does have goggles, but I think she has like kind of a scouterish thing on her face.
Looks like it. Yes.
Anyway, normally I'd be cutting these battles out, but they're really fast.
And meanwhile, I don't know, freaking Bulma.
You mean Luca?
Yes, I said Bulma.
God damn it. Yeah. Again, there is a certain enemy we're gonna be getting to soon that changes based on your level. So if you want to see what he starts out at, try to get through this place without getting past level 10. It's really hard to do that, though.
Yeah, I think you'd have to go out of your way to avoid like regular enemy battles or run away from them.
Yeah, you'd have to fight only bosses, and that would make them harder than they need to be.
Yep.
Hey, new enemies! Yay! Finally, robots.
Which makes plenty of sense. And yes, I mean that. It really does make sense. We're finally fighting robots.
Well, I mean, we did fight Gato way back in part 1.
I mean, robots in an appropriate timeline.
I don't know. Maybe there were robots in 1000 AD. You don't know that.
We do know. Luca made it.
Whatever. Freaking robots, man. It wouldn't be a JRPG without robots. Unless it's Mario RPG, then there's no robots.
Unless you count Geno as a robot, but that's more a doll possessed by star people or something.
Well, there's that samurai guy right before Smithy.
Yeah.
I guess he's kind of a robot.
You could kind of consider Smithy a robot, too. I mean, he...
Well, Smithy is a robot, so that does count.
Yeah, so, yep, Mario RPG is not exempt from that.
I completely forgot Smithy's final form is actually true form is actually a robot. Spoilers for a 25-year-old game.
And one that's not even that, like, story-heavy in the first place, so, eh.
I don't know. Personally, I think Mario RPG is my second favorite in the RPG genre, next to Paper Mario 2.
Yeah.
That's just me, though.
For me, I would say, like, my top two are between the 1,000-Year Door and Bowser's Inside Story.
Anyway, to open the way to that door, you have when you're in front of that computer, you have to press L, R, and A. So in this version, it's L1, R1, and circle.
Yeah.
That is what the robots. That's what the rat statue told you that you caught, or the rat that you thought was a statue back on the girders.
Yeah.
That's how you learn how to open the way to that door. Technically, I don't think you need to catch that rat. I don't think you technically need to catch him in order to progress through. It's just something that tells you how to do it. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, and this is when I'm trying to get the bugger to just get rid of the rats for me, because it's faster that way.
I just imagine the bugger, anytime it sees any movement, is like, "That's my purse! I don't know you!"
God damn it. God damn it. There's another reason why you don't attack it when there's still enemies on screen, because then it's going to target you.
Yeah.
Once it's dead, once everything else is gone, though, then it's fine. Yay, and Chrono leveled up. There goes my wanting to be level 11. There goes me getting through this before level 10.
Is he level 10 already?
I think so.
Well, shit.
If you fight every enemy you run into from the beginning of the game, Chrono's gonna be level 10 before you finish this dungeon.
Yeah.
There's no way around it. But it really doesn't matter. I've never gotten to the next area below level 10.
I've done it once on the DS version. I just can't remember how I did it.
I know exactly how you're supposed to do it. You just don't fight anything that's not a boss.
I suppose so.
It would just be frustrating because that means you have to fight the dragon tank at like level 4, and it would kick your ass.
I can't, like, I do remember, I remember why I did it. It was because, like, in the DS version they have that whole bestiary thing. And I managed to 100% that. But it's, like, it was a pain in the ass just to get to that.
I believe it. I've tried to get through this as low a level as possible before. It's just way too frustrating. Speaking of frustrating, I kind of got turned around here, as you notice. I don't know how I did. Then I remembered why. It's because I think there's there we go. For some reason, I couldn't see that I could go over that plank of wood there. Then I realized I don't have to go that way anyway.
Suddenly, robot's gone.
Yeah, you don't need to see me fight that robot. I've already fought a bunch of them.
Yep, level 10.
Oh well.
Yeah, the way I don't think you wanted
Pretty
the
much
extra
you want to
challenge.
be around level 10 to fight the boss of this dungeon anyway, because if you're a low level, it's going to kick your ass.
Yeah.
This is the boss we're coming up to is probably the first actual hard boss, if you're not prepared for him. And yeah, this is still being recorded with my old set of cables, so sorry about the random skipping every once in a while.
It's all good. We could at least tell it's not like it jump cuts from, like, one room all the way to the very end of the dungeon, so...
No, but I'm just hoping that doesn't make the video out of sync.
From what it looks like, it doesn't really make it out of sync, it just kind of skips.
Yeah. Yay! And see, here's the part where you don't question things. Luca from 1000 AD suddenly just knows how to use a computer.
And as far as I know, she made the predecessor to computers. She made a robot before computers even existed.
It doesn't make sense. This is why you don't question it, because it should make sense and it doesn't. And she also somehow knows, like, all the names of these. I guess she knows the names of them because it shows up on the computer monitor. Never mind.
Yeah.
So there's the next dome we have to go to.
Proto Dome.
So we're gonna go fight Proto Man, right? Right?
Maybe.
Damn it.
I'd rather go to Mega Dome.
Nah. Marl? Why?
Why not?
Why?
We need a reason to continue this plot.
Visual record of the Day of Lavos. Oh shit.
I mean, 1999, what could possibly go wrong?
It better not be a giant turtle.
I think it's worse than that, sire. It's a giant turtle.
Damn it! Damn it!
I wanted to say more, but I'm like, I think that spoiled it a little more.
Damn it! I stole that joke from H.C. Bailey. I'm sorry.
Giant turtle wrecking shit.
So yeah. Apparently in 1999, a giant turtle comes out from beneath the earth and blows everything up. Fuck.
Take that, Bowser.
So apparently the entire future got destroyed 17 years ago. Who knew?
Well, technically 300 years ago.
No, I'm talking about now. It's 2016. Apparently 19 years ago we were all supposed to die.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, we were supposed to die 4 years ago.
I know. What happened to 2012 being the end of the world, people?
Look at us now. We're still here. For now.
Yeah, I do wonder... I mean, this is a nice way of going, like, hey, here's the main villain. Huzzah. And now we have our main villain for the rest of the game. It's good. It kind of feels rushed in some ways, but hey, we need to figure out who the villain is somehow.
Yeah, I feel like this is a good way of showing it off. I mean, like, we're already in the future where, like, where Lavos' destruction already took place. It's like, well, we don't want this happening.
Yeah, but then you could say something like, well, we live in 1000 AD. This isn't supposed to happen.
Chrono, let's go.
Years, so
no.
This isn't supposed to happen for 999 years. We're good.
I just was like, Chrono, let's go. No.
No. It's a but thou must situation.
It's like, no. You just keep saying no. Like, if this were Paper Mario, if we said no, game over.
God damn it. Join the Shadow Queen. Fuck.
Okay.
Mario, why?
Game over. Oh my god.
This is also the first time we officially hear the Chrono Trigger theme, which is amazing, by the way.
Yep. I mean, technically we heard it in the opening, but this is the first time we actually hear it in the game. Or, like, in the story.
It keeps playing even if you get into fights with the robots, too, which is pretty sweet.
Yeah, you could learn something from this Twilight Princess HD with your freaking Midna's Lament getting interrupted by enemies being too close.
Oh, you never have to worry about that ever again. You're done.
Yep, I'm done with that. But still, I wish they had done that in the HD re-release, because Midna's Lament, it was good. It's a good piece of music, but it gets overwritten by any enemy that gets anywhere close to you, which is stupid. Ruins the mood. Midna's dying and everything.
Yeah, whatever. So basically all we gotta do now is go back into the Protodome and tell everyone what we found, and, you know, by the way, this is our future. It got blown up by an evil turtle monster.
It's like, oh, yeah, we kind of know. This is the result of that.
Well, the people here know about Lavos, I guess, but...
It's like, Lavos fuck shit up.
Yeah, we're back. Oh, right, we were supposed to get food, weren't we? Oh, shit.
Yeah, they're fine.
They're just dying. Not our problem.
Yeah, they have each other. Oh, that sounded... I don't know, I could have eaten...
You monster.
Like, the fuck are you talking about? This is the present.
No, and then there's this guy like, who cares?
Where's the food?
Now that I think about it, the current Dragon Ball Super arc is basically just this.
Yeah, sounds like it.
I mean, Trunks' future is basically this area here. I know we said we weren't going to mention Dragon Ball, but can't help it. God damn it. This has to have been inspired by the Android future. It has to have.
Most likely, yeah. I mean, I think at this point in, like, just about all series, we're trying to do something involving time travel. Healthy?
Heal. It's actually they actually pronounce it heal that, which is really weird.
I just imagine it's like it's been so long since they've had anything remotely close to health that they forgot the word healthy. That's kind of depressing.
You'd think Doan would know what it is, considering he's like 80 years old.
Yeah, but this is even then. That's 220 years after Lavos destroyed the world.
Also, the music that's playing is probably the most depressing theme in the game, honestly.
I can barely even hear it.
This is actually the game over theme, if you ever want to hear it.
Oh, yeah.
It's very rare that you're going to hear it, unless you really fuck up, but...
Yeah. Unless you get, like, really caught off guard.
Anyway, enough of the depressing stuff. We got the bike key from Doan, so now we can actually go over to the next dome.
But we're still hungry.
Yes, we are. God damn it. God damn it.
That will never go away.
Fuck. Okay, past me. Let's just get out of this depressing place. Here's the other thing, too, is how are we supposed to get back to our time?
Well...
I don't think they ever explain any way of figuring that out.
I think Luca looked it up on the computer. There's like, let's see if there's anything strange. Oh, it's pointing to this dome.
Well, when she turned on the computer, it mentioned that dome, but it didn't say anything as to what the dome was for. But before that, we got to go through Lab 32. Now for our actual dungeon of this. Now for the actual dungeon of this place.
You call this a lab? It's all fucked up.
Looks more like a garbage dump to me. Ooh, awesome car.
Sounds about right.
There's the car they were telling us about.
They're like, hold the fuck up.
Robots. Let's kick their ass.
Except not really.
Let's do it. Come on, what the? Oh, man.
It's the bad, somewhat.
It's the man.
The man.
I love this guy.
Sucks that we only really see him in this point in the game, and he never comes back.
Yeah. It looks like he should be a boss. Like they should have to fight him right now.
I'm pretty sure that was... I think, if I remember watching Did You Know Gaming properly, he was originally going to be a boss, but then they're like, nah, we can't, and then they just inserted whatever was going to be coming up next.
Well, I mean, I guess you're supposed to fight him, and then after you beat him, like, after you're fighting him for a while, he's like, man, I can't beat you by fighting, let's have a race instead.
Or I think, like, after the race, like, if you win, he doesn't accept it, and then he tries fighting you.
Also, I guess this is the future that F-Zero takes place in, because we're clearly in Captain Falcon's car.
Looks like it.
And welcome to F-Zero! God, I love this race, even though I'm terrible at it.
I don't know, we're barely hitting like 250, what it looks like, kilometers per hour? 300, 400?
Okay, so here's how this race works. You have 3 boosts. You can press the B button to use your turbos. So it basically is just F-Zero. And based on and you get as you can see in the top left there, you have a corner. Rest is how is how much is left in the race, and then you have double, and I fucking won that. Fuck you, Johnny.
I always love whenever games do that. It's just like if you lose something and then all of a sudden the music just like starts slowing down and stops. Like,
God damn it! I totally won that. Anyway, what I was trying to say is, the bottom number that keeps scrolling is actually your score, and the longer you stay in front of Johnny, the higher your score gets.
He does also mention that you could walk through the lab, but it's going to be full of monsters. So it's like, yeah, you could do this semi-shortcut.
It's also more fun to do it this way. But yeah, the number on the bottom there is your score, and depending on your score, if you win the race, you get prizes for it. I've never been very good at this race, though, so I've never been able to get, like, a really high score.
With me, I'm like, I think I always mess up at least once before I actually pass it off again. I'm like, oh, right, this is how you're supposed to play it.
Like, well, I used the turbo a little too early there. Now, the best way to get a score, the best way to increase your score is to keep Johnny behind you as much as possible. There we go! And seriously, this is totally F-Zero.
Only it's like F-Zero Apocalypse Edition.
No, it's like F-Zero on the Super Nintendo. It's almost identical to like Silence from F-Zero, actually.
I don't know. I mean, all it is one straight line and no real obstacles other than Johnny himself.
It's not supposed to be 1-to-1. I'm just saying it reminds me a lot of it.
Yeah. All right, Johnny, we gonna fight? No, I'm kidding.
No. Anyway, that's why you race him, because it basically skips the half dungeon that's in here.
Yeah.
However, if you go back, there is an item you can get, and you don't have to. And it's faster to get it by going this way. If you go through it the other way, you have to go through the entire dungeon to find it. With this, all you got to do is go back one room. But I'm not going to show fighting 3 mutants. That takes forever.
Yeah.
I already showed off how to fight them once, and it takes way too long in the first place. But yeah, the item you want to get is in that treasure box right there.
Oh god, 5 of them.
Then you gotta fight 5 shadows first. God damn it.
You guys aren't the ultimate life forms.
Say that every time.
Yep. And it's true. Every time.
Yeah, it's faster to just use Fire Whirl, because if you can get all 5 of them at once, I think they die in one hit.
4.
But I almost had all of them.
That's bullshit.
That's fine, Marl. Finish them off.
Oh,
wait, you haven't learned Ice yet. Damn it.
Well, either way, just, she has Provoke, but that only confuses enemies.
She hasn't learned an attack spell yet.
Yeah. It just further emphasizes her role as support than anything else.
It's more because she's been on... This is what happens when she's not on my team long enough.
Well, she's technically the party isn't even going to get magic until a certain point in the story.
Well, everyone gets it. Marl and Luca get at least 1 magic spell. Technically. I mean, you get Flame Toss, and then I think Marl can get 1 ice spell. I can't remember why I kept this in. Probably because I, like, finally get to show off all their attacks and stuff.
It looks like you're running away.
Oh yeah, I am trying... Oh, that's right. Okay, so that's what running away looks like. I don't think I've ever shown that off before.
They bravely ran away.
But yeah, so that's what running away looks like. It's very lazy looking, honestly.
Yeah, that's all it really is, just one screen.
Yeah. Anyway, the reason why I came back here is after you get the race... Like, you find this race log right outside of where the race ends. And then if you come back to where Johnny is, you can give it to him. And now you can change how you play the race mode. You can play with Turbo Boost, which is the way we did it the first time. Or you can do it without Boost, which lets you rotate the camera with L and R.
Alright.
So I'm going to show off what it looks like when you race without Turbo Boosts. And this is pretty much the way you're supposed to get, like, the super high scores without Turbo Boost. Because you can change the perspective of the race. This way you can see much easier when Johnny is turning, so you can try and stay ahead of him more. But again, I'm really bad at this sort of thing, so even with the rotating the camera, I still can't do it very well.
You're just hitting Johnny. He's like, God damn it, that's my face you're hitting.
Damn it! So how often do you actually do this race? Like, do you actually... Hey, and I beat him!
Yeah, I don't really do it very often. I think I only ever do it the one time, and then do what you do, go back for the item, and then be on my merry way.
Yeah. I mean, I think you get items based on your score. I don't remember what, though. I've never tried to do it. 800 points on my second attempt. That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got through here. So now we just have to go through this factory here.
They blew it up! That's what I always think whenever I see that one, like, tower right there.
Well, it is kind of exploded.
Yeah, it is like, they blew it up! Damn anyway, you all to hell!
God, we have that factory up there, but we got to go through the Protodome first, which we're going to do in the next video.
Sounds good. We got...
Alright.
I think, aren't we going to get a certain party member?
Oh yeah, we're going to get a new party member soon.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.